First of all, I give my Sashtak Dandavat Pranam to the lotus feet of my Gurudev Nitapishtam Vishnupada Stotra Shatashi Srimad Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj. I pray for his causeless mercy and I give my Sashtak Dandavat Pranam to the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Vichara Vishnu Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Sarak Muni Maharaj. I pray for the causeless mercy. I give my Sashtak Dandavat Pranam to all Arupa Nuga Guru Vargas. I pray for the causeless mercy and I give my Sashtak Dandavat Pranam to all present Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. I am praying for the causeless mercy of all. This Bhakti Yoga is the art of living. It's really art. Mainly it's the art of passing time. How we pass our time. All of us, we have 24 hours a day. We have all a lifespan, different duration. But how to pass this time? This is Bhakti Yoga is the art. Krishna in the Gita says yoga is the art of living also. Karma kaushalam, he said, the art of acting, the art of karma, that is called yoga. Yoga karma kaushalam. So that is art. How to spend the time? That is real art. So best to do it with yoga. Yoga means to connect. And how to connect in this Kali Yuga? Haranam, Haranam, Haranam eva kevalam. There is no other way than through the Harinam we can connect. Talo nastyeva, nastyeva, nastyeva gatir anyat. There is no other gati, no other process, no other destination, no other shelter, no other goal. This is only Harinam. So through the Harinam, through the Sankirtan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. We can connect to the Supreme Lord. And he is so merciful, Krishna, he makes it so easy. Because his names, not dry names, just syllables. It's not like that, it's full of meaning. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa. His pure names, he wrote one song, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Jashomati Nandana Brajabarnaga, Gokula Ranjana Kana. So just names of Krishna, he put together. And in the middle he says, Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa. This Amala Harinam, these pure names, they are Amiya Vilas, means full of nectar vilas, pastime. If you say Govinda, Juanito wanted to sing Govinda. Adipurusham tamaham bhajami. When if you say Govinda, who gave the name Govinda? Who gave that name? Why Krishna? Who gave name Govinda to Krishna first? Brahma is praying Govindam Adipurusham tamaham bhajami. He's describing Krishna's beauty, his opulence, his majesty, his sweetness, different aspects. But who gave the name Govinda?
Bhagavatam?
No. Radharani. One. Who gave Krishna the name Govinda? Indra gave the name. Today we are speaking about Indra's prayers. So who gave this name of Govinda? That was none else than Indra himself. He gave this name. Because Govinda means, what is meaning of Govinda? If you open the name Govinda, we just say Govinda Jai Jai, Gopal Jai Jai.
Gives pleasure to the cows.
Gives pleasure to the cows, Govinda. What else is the meaning?
The senses. Pleasure
To the senses. Mind is also part of the senses. Go means also
earth.
Means also the earth. He is giving pleasure to the whole world. Go means also Vedas. Who is found in all the Vedas? If you search all the Vedas, whom you will find? Govinda also. So many meanings there. So who gave the name Govinda? If you say Govinda Jai Jai, immediately go to Govinda Kund on Govardhan. That Govinda Kund, that is today's topic. How Krishna became Govinda. Because Indra, what he was doing, we had on this Wednesday, we were celebrating Govardhan Puja. And then Indra became angry after Govardhan Puja. Everybody was happy, Krishna was happy, but Indra became enraged. So he attacked Braja and wanted to destroy Braja. And he sent his clouds of destruction, samvartaka clouds to destroy, and the wind gods and the hailstorm and everything is sent to destroy this Braja. These arrogant, ignorant, puffed up people think they can stop my puja and worship this hill, and listening to this small boy who doesn't know what to say. He became puffed up. He became so angry. Then, what Krishna did? Krishna just took this Govardhan hill, 7 years old boy with a small little finger of the left hand, just with the fingernail, he lifted that hill. He showed Indra, who is the boss. He wanted to show. Then Indra understood. Then he became very worried. Just imagine, no? You're the king of heaven and you offend some superior. You cannot escape, everybody knows you, there's no way to avoid. So, what to do? He went to Lord Brahma and asked what to do. Then Lord Brahma gave him one hint, one suggestion, one advice. Take one cow. So Indra went, one Surabhi cow, one heavenly cow. That is not Krishna's Surabhi cow, they are transcendental. He took one cow from heaven. And Surabhi Devi, the cow, she did not want to go with Indra. Hey, you want to kill our sisters? How I will go with you? What kind of mentality? Somebody, he wanted to kill all the cows of Braj. Now want to take one cow to pacify Krishna? The cow said, no, I don't want to go. But Indra begged, and cows are soft nature. So she agreed. Then he took, because Brahma said, bring one cow. If Krishna, he's Govinda, he's Gopal, he's the taking care of the cows. He's very dear to the cows are very dear to him. If he will see one cow, he will no more be angry.
But Brahma did not know the name of Govinda because Indra gave it.
No, that of course. Name is eternal, but in the Leela, Indra gave it. Of course, he said he's the friend of the cows. No? Then Indra took Surabhi, Mother Surabhi, and they went, and he sent Surabhi in the front. And then he came, and Krishna was also very merciful. Because Krishna is not one who wants to put one into more problems. So Krishna, after begging or asking all the Brajavasis, you go out from Govardhan, then he put the Govardhan hill down, and then he was staying alone to give Indra one chance to speak privately. Because publicly, it's painful, no? If in front of all you have to admit what you have done, Krishna could have insisted on that also, his Supreme Lord, but he gave Indra the chance to meet him privately. He was alone, he was waiting. Then Indra saw this. So he came and he begged, he touched his head on the ground in front of Krishna's lotus feet and begged for forgiveness. So then he spoke. That was the topic actually of today, what I was planning to speak. What Indra is speaking now. You just see who is speaking. He is the Lord of heaven. He is not the small personality. And he is participating in Krishna's Leela. He is standing face to face in front of the Lord. Feeling very ashamed. He has to beg for excuse, for forgiveness. And he wants that also. He realized, who is this Krishna? He realized it. But later on he again forgot it, that due to the opulence of heaven. But now he realized, and that words here recorded in Srimad Bhagavatam. Indra uvacha vishuddha sattvam tavadhama shantam tapomayam dhvastarajastamaskam maya mayoayam guna sampravaho na vidyate te agrahananubandha. Lord Indra said, your transcendental form, tava dharma. Dharma has many meanings in Sanskrit. It can mean your abode, it can mean your form, it can mean someone's favorite thing or person. Delight, it can mean pleasure, appearance, power, strength. So Indra is addressing all this actually by saying Tava Dharma, your appearance, your power, your abode, your everything, pleasure. It's Vishuddha Sattvam, it is beyond this material world. Now he realized that. Before he was thinking, this small boy talks too much. He offended Krishna, he criticized Krishna, many things he said about him. So he's ignorant, he's just a boy, why they're listening to him? He thinks himself Pandita Manina, he thinks he's very learned. Indra said all these things, but actually all attributes also for him. He did not realize that. Now he realized, oh, this is not a small boy. He did something impossible, nobody did before. Indra's Vajra is the most powerful weapon, his thunderbolt, but could not do anything with whole force. Indra, with his own personal power, with the whole power of his clouds, with all the winds, with all the gods, he could not do anything. Then he was a little astonished. So then he realized, Vishuddha Sattvam Tava Dharma Shantam. Your eternal form is beyond, and Shantam means also like peaceful and is not changing also. This is eternal, this is always like this. Krishna, that small boy, also that is his eternal form. Therefore Satyavrata Muni is praying, Idam Teva Purnata Gopala Balam Sadame Manasya Virastam Kimanya. May this Gopala Balam, this cowherd boy, always be in my heart. I don't want Kimanya, what else I shall pray for? Don't want anything. That is actually the meaning. If we come to that conclusion, to pray for Krishna, for his pleasure, not for our own pleasure. We don't want anything from him. Then, Kimanya, what do you need else? But we need big list. We have big list. No? Therefore we think we need so many things. Until after many, many lifetimes we will realize nothing which was standing on our list is giving real happiness to us. Now we think, we get this, after I will be happy. Then we get it, what happens? Not completely fulfilled. No? Another list, another desire on the list. So we go like this. When the life ends, list is still there. So we take another life to fulfill this list. Problem is, list is never ending, it's just increasing. So many lifetimes we have in front of us. When we come with the devotees, then one thing happens, these desires become insignificant. What do you want to... You put Krishna on one side and our desires on the other side. What we will do with all these petty, small desires? We can have Krishna, his love, his friendship, his association, his service, his devotees' association. That is really fulfilling. That is, he is Purna and we want Purna. He is complete, we want completeness. That nobody wants to be incomplete. This is natural longing of the soul. We want to be complete because we are complete, but not in this world. We have to connect to the complete. Then we will also become complete. That's the only way. In this world, how many things you will take to think you will become complete, it will not work. So Indra here realized, Vishuddha Sattvam Tava Dharma Shantam. Your glories, your appearance, your person, your everything, this is non-changing. This is beyond this material world. Tapomayam. You are full of knowledge. Your tapas means your knowledge in that way, in that connection. Dvasta rajastamaskam, there is no rajagun, there is no tamagun. There is pure sattvagun only, where is Krishna. Maya mayavayam, and that is this, there is no ayam guna sampravaho na vidyate, there is no flow of maya, of illusory energy. There, wherever is Krishna, maya is pushed away. Wherever Krishna manifests, wherever Krishna's name manifests, wherever Krishna's devotee is, wherever is Tulsi, where is Bhagavatam, all these things, maya goes. Problem is, we like maya too much. No? That is the problem. So we don't go too near to the places where there is no Maya, because we think, oh, something is missing. But actually,
which are these places?
Places is wherever is Krishna and his name. When you chant Krishna's name with attentiveness, best in the kirtan, with your, like we sing Govinda Jaya Jaya, we say all glories to Govinda, may he be glorious. If you say this and if you mean it, then there is place for Maya.
So it's not physical, the place?
It's not physical, no. It's also physical, it may manifest, go to a holy place, but more important is that, where is your heart? You go to Vrindavan, your heart is in Vienna, better be in Vienna and send your heart to Vrindavan. That is far better. Better stay here and think of Vrindavan. Here Giriraj is here. Tulsi is here, Bhagavatam is here, Harinam is here, sadhus are here, devotees are here. That is the best place, wherever we are. Yatat sadhu tata tirtha. Where is a sadhu, there is a holy place. If you stay there, naturally we will realize that what this world is offering to us. It's not nothing, but compared, what it is giving, that is the question. If you think clearly in your mind, what blessings you expect from this material illusion? Become sober. What blessing you expect from material illusion? Until now, what people in the history of mankind, in the millions of years, what they got from this material world? Just be sober. What they got from this material world, you think you will get something else?
Technology?
Technology, what technology is doing with us?
Like that?
Yes, like that.
Spreading around?
It's spreading around and doing also some, it has little side effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is also part of the game. Technology is not bad.
Science.
Science is not bad, but how much happiness it gives. Just, I'm not challenging, I'm just ask yourself.
If it's more about like...
Ask yourself how much happiness you get from this world, what you can expect. How much people got until now, how much you yourself got in this life until now. So you can calculate how much you can get. So just become realistic. That's the only way, and we should not be illusioned. But this Maya is glittering in the future. Ah, the future there is something is showing, oh, if you reach that. But it's like a mirage in the desert, no?
What about it's like an instrument?
What is an instrument? Maya.
No, material stuff. Like an instrument.
Yeah, how much happiness it gives you, you can understand. It is not nothing.
A bridge.
Just calculate yourself.
You know what I mean?
Calculate yourself. That is soberly. And also how much, how long this happiness is lasting, what you get from it. I don't say there is no happiness in this world, that would be not right, this Krishna's world. But how much you can take it, where is the substance? Just consider that. And then all sadhus, all shastra, they say, what they say, Gurudev says, just worship Krishna. Bhajahu Remana Sri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charana Ravindare. You will be happy without fear. Take Krishna. Why they say this? They are not fools. They are not ignorant. They are not some dreamers. They have realized these things. And they give it mercifully. They give this. Bhagavatam say, Indra now he is standing in front of the Supreme Lord. Little shaking. But he's praying. You are this Vishuddha Sattvam Tava Dharma Shantam Tapo Mayandhasta Rajastamuska. There is no rajas, no tamas. Means this gives happiness to us. There is no ignorance. Why we suffer? Because out of ignorance. Because we don't know what is right and wrong. Therefore we suffer. So why we don't know what is right and wrong? Why we are in ignorance? Because we turn away from the truth. So the moment we turn again to the truth, means absolute truth, means Krishna himself. Ignorance is gone, suffering will also go. That is, we have to destroy the problem at the root, not just polish outside, some cosmetic solutions. which create more problems. Technology is not the solution to anything. It creates more problems than it solves. This technology was known in Vedic times already. Everything is in Shastra. They know how to make plastic and everything. It's nothing new. But they did not do it because they understand about how much problems that creates. Now people are proud of their technology. Everything in Vedic they had more, but they keep it. They don't want to give it because people don't know how to handle it. So therefore, real solution is come to yourself, come to the super self, come to Krishna. There is no Maya ayam guna sampravaho na vidyate. There is not this influence of Maya in Krishna. He will remove that. And then, if there is no Maya, if you come to a real self, what is real self? Satchidananda. Then where is the problem? No? But we need time. We should take our time to come there.
So Maya is the problem?
Not Maya is the problem. Our faith in Maya is the problem. Our expectations from Maya. Maya is not the problem. She is Krishna's energy.
Is Maya the mind?
Maya is this material energy. Mind is one part of it. One element of this Maya. This is the mind.
So identification with Maya, the mind and the body, is the cause of suffering. The lost connection with...
Yes, if you analyze this problem, what is the cause of suffering? Because the soul is Satchidananda. Soul cannot suffer. If you are Ananda, then where is suffering?
So we don't suffer.
We don't suffer, yes. Body is dead matter. How it can suffer? If you hit this floor, the floor has no problem with that. You will get pain. The floor is dead matter. That is not suffering. I am a spiritual soul, I am also not suffering, so where is the suffering? That is the Maya. That is that false identification. When spirit and matter meet, at that point there is a suffering. That is in the mind. The mind is the connection between the soul and this world. For that we need mind. So therefore, so important to control the mind, so important to engage the mind. Therefore it's best to hear about Krishna. Then the suffering will go. That is the point where the suffering will go. So Indra is standing in front of that Supreme Lord who showed him just short few days before who is the master. Indra could realize that with his whole power he tried to do something, he could not do anything. And now he is standing in front of that and realizing, oh, this boy is the supreme truth. And then he said, Kuto nu tat devata isha tat krita lobhodayo je abhuddhalinga bhavaha tatapi dandam bhagavam vibharti dharmasya guptyai kala nigrahaya. How then you are this absolute truth? If we think we meet the absolute truth, you feel something like self-revealing, no? You meet the absolute truth, must be shining like the sun, but he's meeting that absolute truth, he's a small boy, cowherd boy. Who can understand that? That is the wonderful thing. So how this absolute truth can be such a small boy? But before, when Krishna was in the womb, he was also understanding that this is the absolute truth. But now he was bewildered by Krishna's Leela. Hare Krishna. So how then could there exist in you the symptoms of an ignorant person? These symptoms of an ignorant person are greed, lust, anger and envy. How this can be there? Lobhadaya, it's mentioned, lobha and other things. How this can exist? Krishna also showed little ignorance, sometimes he doesn't know what to do. That is his very difficult. Therefore in the first verse of Bhagavatam is said, Muhyanti yatsuraya. This absolute truth is bewildering the demigods. Tene brahmaridaya adikavaye muhyanti yatsuraya. He is bewildering even the demigods. So how we can understand him? Very difficult, no? In Kali Yuga, how we will understand that? What even Indra could not understand, what Brahma could not understand, what Lakshmi Devi could not understand, what Lord Shiva could not understand. Now we want to understand, we want to go there. How is that possible? It is possible because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. He made everything possible. These impossible things, by His mercy, this is possible. It becomes possible. Therefore, we're sitting here. Mahaprabhu came with the Bhagavatam and spread this Bhagavatam everywhere. He revealed all these things to these Kali Yuga people. So how these symptoms of ignorance could be in the absolute truth? Krishna speaks lie, Krishna is stealing, Krishna is crying, Krishna becomes angry. Some more like these things, so very difficult to understand. But if that is not in him, how can be the supreme? All things in him. So Indra is completely, he admits, I could not understand that. I could not realize this thing. So he said, all these qualities, how one becomes angry, greedy, from past karma we get these bad qualities. But how it can exist in Krishna? He has no past karma. So therefore he is completely bewildered. And he said, but still as the Supreme Lord, he said, Tathapi dandam Bhagavan bhavarti. Bhagavan, Supreme Lord, he has the right to punish. He is doing that. Dharmasya guptai, to protect the dharma, for the protection of dharma, kalanigrahaya, and for chastising the low class people, Bhagavan, he can do. So Indra is praying, you can punish me now. You are all these symptoms you're showing, but you can punish me. You can show that. And we see that is his realization. Different realizations in Bhagavatam, different persons. Now Indra realizing Krishna as Punisher, because he did some little punishable things. No? Gopis not realize Krishna like that. Mother Yashoda not realize Krishna as that. Mother Yashoda's realization Krishna as a small boy. She is not realizing he is Bhagavan and will punish. I will punish. Mother Yashoda thing, I have to punish him. I will bind him with a rope. So different realizations are there. Then Indra says, Pita Gurustvam Jagatam Adhisho Duratyaya Kala Upata Danda Hitaya Checha Tanubhi Samihase Manam Vidunvan Jagat Isha Mahinam. He said, oh, you are the father, Pita, you are Guru of the whole universe. You are the supreme controller. Duratyaya Kala Upattadanda. As Duratyaya Kala, time, who can conquer the time? How to conquer time? Nobody, no? Who wants to become old? No one. Who becomes old? Everyone. People trying, no? If so many things, they do these all operations and dyeing the hair and whatever they do, but body becomes old. All the houses become destroyed by the time. The whole world becomes destroyed, whole universe becomes destroyed, everything becomes destroyed by time. Who can fight the time? No one. So he says, you are this Durataya Kala. You are insurmountable time. Upattadanda, and you give punishment to everyone. That is also important. If somebody does something wrong, time will punish him, don't worry. Nobody can escape time. We can escape man-made law. We do some nonsense and can sneak out. But time, who can escape the time? So we should not worry. If somebody, sometimes we think there is some injustice in this world. Don't worry. Time will give justice to everyone. If somebody does something good and no good reaction will come, it's just a question of time also. It will come in due time. Maybe next life, maybe not this life. We do something good, it will come also. If you do something not so good, something bad, time will also give that result. Should not worry for that. So, hitaya cha echa tanubhi sahimase. He said, you take by your own will, you can take, Krishna comes. He has no karma, he is not forced to do anything. He does not have to punish also anyone. Time is doing everything, but Krishna takes the form for his lila. Sometimes comes as Ram, now comes as Krishna. He's doing that according to his desire, samihase, by his endeavor. Manam vidatum jagad isha maninam. He is destroying this pride of those Jagadisha Maninam who think themselves they are the lords of the universe. Because Indra was thinking, I am the master. That was the problem. And Krishna sensed that in the heart. He saw Indra has this. So therefore Krishna stopped this yajna for Indra. With the intention, make him angry. That was already, he wanted to show him that. So Indra now understood, those who falsely thinking that they are a master, you take any form, such a form, Krishna took such a form, you cannot understand as an ignorant boy. The Indra was more bewildered by that. If Supreme Lord comes, Narayan comes with 4 arms, with all majesty, he realizes this is the Supreme Lord. But he comes as a small boy and speaks some even not correct philosophy to bewilder all the Brajavasis to stop this yajna. So that was wonderful. Now Indra, he realized, what he's doing. Still Indra is very, very fortunate. He sees that sweet form of Krishna. But he's fearing that is there. He's not thinking to embrace Krishna. He is fearing, he's begging for excuse. But still he's very fortunate. Krishna allowed him to come and to pray in private. Therefore it's more important to have devotees' association than Krishna's association. You see, Krishna's association Indra had before he saw him. He saw Krishna, he heard of Krishna, but he wants to kill him. He wants to destroy him because no devotees' association. He did not listen to Harikatha. Himself he was thinking, who is this Krishna? So to meet Krishna is not the aim of life, but to serve him, to love him, that is the aim of life. Kamsa also met Krishna. He wants to kill him. He heard so much about Krishna. He was thinking day and night about Krishna, but he was only fearing him. So Krishna, not Krishna is the aim of life. Krishna's service is the aim of life. To have loving feelings for Krishna. But still, even if you are afraid of Krishna, even if you hate Krishna, even if if you want to kill Krishna, this is also auspicious. Because Krishna is always auspicious. Everything is auspicious in him. Nothing is inauspicious.
Auspicious.
Glückverheißend. It will give you good fortune. It will have a good result. However you put your mind on Krishna, as an enemy even, then what to speak with love? How much? You see, Krishna's one witch, one Rakshasi. She wants to kill Krishna. Putana. She wants to kill him. What Krishna did, he gave her eternal service. Then what will one get who comes with real love? She was feigning some love. She was faking some love, like a mother. But she has intention to kill. Krishna accepted that and gave her service. Then what if somebody has real motherly love and come to Krishna? It's inconceivable. How much he will give to them? And those really Brajavasis who gave Krishna their breast milk, not the poison, like Putana. How much Krishna will give to them? He is ocean of mercy. So he gave also mercy to Indra. Also, and Indra realized, this is Krishna's Maya, Krishna's drama. So, and he realized his own mistake also. I was thinking I am the big guy in this universe. So, he realized that. And now he is speaking that. yemat vidhagya jagadisha manina stvam viksha kale abhayam ashutan madam hitvarya margam prabha jantyapasmaya iha kalanam apite anushanam. Even fools like me, he says, now Indra realized, I am that. I'm speaking of some people who think themselves to be masters. It's actually me. I think that. Jagadisha manina. I am this thinking, I am the master of this universe. Even fools like me who proudly think themselves universal lords quickly give up their conceit and directly take to the path of the spiritual progressive when they see you. When they see you are fearless even in the face of time. Krishna had no problem. When Indra attacked Braja, Krishna was not afraid. He immediately realized, oh, that is this Indra. So he took Govardhan hill and 7 days he has festival with his devotees. He enjoyed. He was more happy. And the Brajavasis also completely forget what is going on outside. They're seeing only Krishna. With Krishna, day and night, 7 days. But Indra, he realized, oh. So, when they see, somehow come in contact with Krishna, even fools, they will turn to this hitvarya margam, to that they will give up their pride, tanmadam, they will give up, take to this arya margam, to this path of the Aryans, of the devotees. Prabhajan, this, and they thus you punish the mischievous only to instruct them. That is Indra's realization. Okay, that punishment is just for our good. He realized that. He's very happy. So he is praying, Satvam mamaishvarya madaplutasya kritaga saste vidusha prabhavam kshantum prabho atarhasi muda chetaso ma evam puna bhut matir ishame asati. Now he's realizing that and he's praying, oh my Lord, Mama Aishvara Madaplutasya, I am so much in my own opulence. I'm drowning. I've become crazy from that. And I offended you. Sukshantum Prabho Ata Arhasi, you should forgive me. I realize my fault, but this opulence make me intoxicated. I realize that. I'm Muda Chetasa, I'm a fool. My intelligence was switched off. So please, you should forgive me. And ma evam puna bhut matir isha me sati. May I never get this impure intelligence again. Indra is praying. He's praying here what would happen in the future. Again he will fight with Krishna. This Maya is not a small thing. That also one can learn from this. He's standing in front of the Supreme Lord. He's praying to the Supreme Lord. Please, I did this mistake. I know why it happened. So much opulence is there. My mind became bewildered. My intelligence switched off. I did an offense. Don't let it happen again. When Krishna came to heavenly planet, once Narad came to Dwaraka. Narad always doing little, throwing some problems here and there. So he came came to heavenly planet, he took one parijata flower and came to Dwaraka. Krishna was in the assembly hall. Krishna has 16,108 queens and every queen has an own palace. And when Krishna leaves the assembly hall, he divides himself into 16,108 Krishnas and goes into each palace to meet his queen. And there every queen he's telling, and you are my favorite, which is also true. But when they come to the assembly hall, all 16,108 Krishnas become one Krishna, and there are 16,108 queens. And Krishna is there, and Balaram is there, and Uddhava is there, and all are assembled, and Narada appears. And they welcome him, and Narada, he has one parijata flower. And in front of all he says to Krishna, Krishna, you gave this to your favorite queen. And Krishna, then every queen thinks, of course, it's me. Because Krishna said that. Narad, he likes to do that. That is his position. To show the glories of Krishna, Krishna Bhakti of the Bhaktas. He always does that. Then Krishna took this one parijat flower, then what to do? Now he has 60,108 queens, all expecting to give to him, but he has only one flower to give. So Krishna, finally he gave it to Rukmini, because she is the first. He married Rukmini first. She is the senior, first queen. Then Satyabhama, the second one, she became very angry. And she went to this Kopa Bhavan, they say, one house where the queen can be angry. And she was angry there. Then Krishna went and said, come, I gave one flower to Rukmini, I will give you a whole tree of this parijat. So he took Satyabhama to heaven. They went to heaven. And he asked Indra if he can have one parijata tree from heaven. And what Indra said? Same Lord, now he's praying. Don't let this happen again. He prayed to him. When Krishna came and begging one parijata tree to put on the earth planet in Dwaraka in the garden, Indra said, no, this is not possible. This is a heavenly plant, a heavenly tree that should not be planted on the earth. And he rejected. Then Krishna, his Supreme Lord, he just took it. Then Indra started fighting. So dangerous is this position, so dangerous is this wealth, that even Supreme Lord you can forget. So we need a sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha, not only Bhagavat sangha, we need Bhagavat Bhakta sangha. That is more important than Bhagavat sangha is Bhagavat Bhakta sangha. Therefore all devotees in Bhagavatam, they pray for sadhu sangha. If you have sadhu sangha, you will not do any mistake with the Lord. If you're with the Lord alone, maybe do some offense, maybe do some mistake, then again some problem will come from that. So therefore better is to have sadhu sangha. Indra is praying, don't let this happen again. But he again become intoxicated by this. So therefore Krishna, if somebody surrenders to him, padashanamya cha samasta chauram. If somebody takes shelter at Krishna's lotus feet, Krishna takes everything from him. Slowly, slowly. Yasyaham anugrinami harishetat dhanam shanai. He said, step by step, I steal from those. If I show mercy to Yasyaham anugrinami, if I give mercy to someone, Krishna said, Harishe, I will steal that dhanam, his wealth, shanai, step by step. I will steal that. Then, when the wealth is gone, friends will also be gone. Who likes a poor guy? There has no friends. So then only one friend remains. That is Krishna. So that is his mercy. But he will do only for those who surrender. He will not, if somebody worships Krishna, he wants money, Krishna will give money. But if somebody worships Krishna and wants Krishna, then Krishna will slowly take away the things from him. To prevent him from this Indra's disaster. That again he opposed Krishna. No?
I have a question. How is it possible when he stood before Krishna and he prayed to him? What did Krishna say? He gave him this blessing that this will not happen again?
He gave him this instruction. Don't again become intoxicated. How this can be happen is a good question. We think Indra is a fool, no? Oh, he is standing in front of Krishna again, he is doing the mistake. What kind of person is he? Whose darshan we had in mother's womb? Whose darshan we had in mother's womb? Supreme Lord's darshan we had in mother's womb. How many times? We don't know. What we are doing now, again forgetting Krishna. So you see why this is happening. You see, if you read in Bhagavatam, the prayers of the unborn human being inside, then he realized, here's you, my Lord, you gave me this body. Please, I will not forget you. What happens? We forget him. Then how we can forget this? How is it possible to forget the darshan of the Lord?
But it is said that this was a special case.
Special case means those who in this life, Jiva Goswami part, he explains, who in this life meeting the Vaishnavas, you can somehow understand that they got some kind of this realization. Comes to them, Juanito, you going?
You take some prasad?
You wouldn't take a little prasad? Pack some. There's a kubel full with sweets. Comes to him was important. Take little prasad.
Haribol.
Take little prasad.
Ein Stück.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Nur ein Stück.
No, little. Take it for us. If you don't want it for yourself.
Thank you.
So, Jiva Goswami said, who in this lifetime meeting the devotees, sadhus, they had some kind of this realization. This is the special kind. This is one example, but something like that. So we had that. That is special case, not all human beings are concerned, but in this life you meet sadhus, means in mother's womb you had some realization that outside is the deep dark well and inside it's better even that is deep dark well. You have some kind of that realization. So again you forget, how is that possible? How is it possible? You see the Supreme Lord and you come out, you forget everything. How is that possible?
Because something that takes our attention.
Ah,
We are not ready.
yes, and that is called Maya. And whose Maya is it? Krishna's Maya. So to see the power of Maya, Kapila Dev say, Pasya me bala Maya yastri Maya jaino dishamya karoti padakrandam bruvi jimbrena kevalam. See the power of my Maya. In the form of one woman which comes from man or man comes from woman, it's both Maya. One big king, he may conquer the whole world. Nobody can stand in front of him on the battlefield. One lady comes, she moves her eyebrows, he will give dandavat and become a pet dog. This is the Maya. You forget everything. So he said, Pashyame bala Maya. See the power of my Maya. So this is Maya. If this Maya would be just easy to understand, then where is the glory? Why Krishna said, Mama Maya Duratyaya. My Maya is very difficult to conquer. Indra is giving that example. What is the power of Maya? And we ourselves, no need to point on others. Ourselves we realized how many times? 1, 2, 3, 100,000 times. We don't know. What is power of this Maya? Also now we understand Krishna is the aim of life. When we go out, we have 1,000 things to do. This Maya is, every moment, it is there. So therefore, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. They said, every day you do some Bhagavata Seva. You hear some Bhagavatam, you serve some Bhagavata devotee. Do some Bhagavata Seva, then Bhakti will come. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Bhakti will come, fix. Cannot move that. But we have to do Nitya Bhagavata Seva. Therefore we're reading some Bhagavatam. This is maybe not easy to understand, it's not a big entertainment, but it will work. This will go. And Indra's realization is very deep. He realized these things. He's standing in front of the Lord and his feelings are there and he realized, I am a fool. Still Maya again makes him think he is a controller. It's crazy. So to come out from this Maya, it's not easy. Even for demigods, they cannot come out so easy, you see. So how human beings come out? Human, they are more fortunate. They just chant Harinam, take sadhu sangha, they can come out from this Maya. This is possible. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's special Parama Karuna, his supreme mercy. He gave to this world. So we can continue next time maybe, that is a little big topic. But just to show how this is difficult to come out from this Maya. And only by Krishna it will not work. But by Krishna's devotees it will work. 100%. If we serve Krishna only, it may or may not work. But if we serve Krishna's devotees, 100%. They will not allow us to do something against Krishna. Again, to become... If we take shelter, that is the meaning. Take shelter of Krishna means... Real take shelter of Krishna means take shelter of Krishna's devotee, take shelter at the Guru's lotus feet. Take shelter means we obey, not just to take initiation and say, I take shelter at you. What is the meaning? Once I was with one guru traveling in Mexico, and one Mataji came and said, Maharaj, I want to take shelter at you. Then he asked, how you want to take shelter at me? What is the meaning of take shelter of me? Then she could not say anything. It's just words. I want to take shelter of you. But what is the meaning of take shelter? It means we obey, we listen, we stop doubting. No? That's not easy. Lips can say, but from the heart we have to surrender, have to take shelter. Then that Guru will protect us. Then this Maya has no power. That actually Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he said, only my Guru has the power to stop this flow of mind. Otherwise mind will always give you 1,000 thoughts in 1 second. But the Guru, if you surrender, Guru can control that. If we allow him, this we have to allow also to the Guru. No? It's not that Guru is not forcing, Krishna is not forcing, he's respecting the free will of the living entity. But if somebody wants, he will help immediately. So that we can learn here from Indra. It's just half. Here in the commentary it is said, in fact, despite Indra's humility in this case, his heart was not completely purified. Because later, again, it comes. So, it was something from the lips also, not 100% from the heart. Because you can try to cheat Krishna. You can do, but he is a little more cheater. He said, Yutam chalatam asmi, I am the cheating. In Bhagavad Gita he said that. So, but anyhow, Krishna was also happy. Therefore he listened to Indra's words. We cannot finish it. It will take too much time to finish that. Unfortunately, so it's part 1. We have to continue with part 2. Any questions more? It's a little difficult topic, many. But good to hear. How is that power of Maya? To realize that. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Gurudeva ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Namita Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.